Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a podcast for those of you looking to change your lives, get out of your comfort zones and reach your full potential. I talk about the Stoics and the Stoic stories and quotes from people like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca and Epictetus. I explain how they relate to your life today and how they can help you change your life for the better. It's kind of the 5-minute Stoic for personal development. And please support our sponsors, Prostate Plus. If you're a man and you want to shrink your prostate, Prostate Plus are the best supplements you can get. I use them myself to keep my prostate fit and healthy. And milfan.com, the world's best food delivery service. Links are in the show notes below. Now let's go inside. Everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome back to the podcast. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. It's Jordan Peterson week. This is day number 2. And I hope you checked out Jordan yesterday, checked him out on YouTube or just Googled him. Amazing guy. And today's quote is this, very short and sweet. I love it. Don't be dependent at all, ever, period. And that is just such a powerful quote, and it is something that very hard to do because a lot of us, we get dependent on, we're certainly dependent on our parents as kids. But as we grow older and lose that dependency and we become a little bit more independent, we can then become dependent on, our lovers, our partners, our wives, husbands, even our kids. So it's really important to really work on not being dependent, which means being detached. When we're too attached to somebody, they can control our lives. But when we are detached and we're not dependent on them, then we are in control. And it all comes back to that thing that I talk about a lot, and certainly Jordan Peterson does as well, responsibility. When you take responsibility for your own life, for every single thing that you do, your life can really change. You're then in control. You have the power, your own power. So don't be dependent on other people, other things, money, for example. Don't ever do it. As he says, don't be dependent at all, ever, period. And certainly it is easier said than done. But when you become aware, you've got this awareness about you, and you get that through meditation. When you have this awareness, you know yourself, you know who you are, you've got a strong mind, then you don't need to be dependent on other people at all. Because what happens is you become dependent on your partner, then something happens to them or they dump you, and you're totally devastated because you're too attached, you're too dependent upon them. And it's going to cause you a lot of pain and suffering. And at the end of that, there isn't much to show for it. But it is a great way to learn, there's no doubt about that. And when that happens to you, you've got one of two ways to go. You can either go down the road of being a victim and blame everybody else and not trust anybody ever again, or you can say, right, that was a learning experience. I've learned from that. I was too dependent upon that person, too attached. I've got to learn to detach, be my own self, get my own power back. Be me. And it's such an important thing for people to do. Love the quote, don't be dependent at all, ever, period. It's only going to cause you pain and suffering, and it could lead you to becoming a victim for the rest of your life. Okay guys, thanks for listening, really appreciate that. I'm going to leave a link below to Jordan Peterson's book, The 12 Rules for Life. Fantastic book, check it out, well worth reading, well worth getting it as an audio book, which I have. The link is down below. Stop being dependent, be your own person, take responsibility. The world is then your oyster. See you tomorrow. Well, I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you did, please subscribe and leave a review. That really does help us. And also share it with your family and friends. That would be great. And please support my sponsor, Prostate Plus. Prostate Plus supplements really can help shrink your prostate. I use them myself to great effect. The links to Prostate Plus are down below in the show notes. Thanks for listening. See you next time.